From an early age, Karin Fordham put her own life on hold as she took care of those she loved. She made many sacrifices, including her own health, education, and future, yet received nothing in return.
My parents were married, I would say, about 39 years. But ironically, it was a dysfunctional family. And I pretty much had to help raise brothers and sisters. For the longest time, I had a lot of resentment because of it. I think that it did not do a lot for my esteem.
Without the opportunity to take care of her own needs, Karin allowed the same enabling patterns to continue in her most intimate relationship.
The relationship that I was in was very abusive. For the most part, he didn't work. I couldn't understand, why was I taking care of him? I was taking care of him, as well as my children. Well, I'd been bouncing from place to place after a while. I mean, I took on my sister's children. She had 3, I had 3, so I had 6 kids in the household for a period of time. Then eventually I had to leave that apartment because it was 2-bedroom. My children, the 2 girls were, I think, 13 and 12, and then they started venturing out in the neighborhood. I woke up one day realizing I don't even know my own children. So much time's passed by that I don't even know who they are anymore.
Then Karin's mother died. The family leaned on Karin even more.
I would come home, they called Karin, Dad didn't eat today, because my mom was the type of person who always took care of him. I mean, rush home, cook dinner, make sure he has breakfast in the morning. Meanwhile, somebody had to provide food. Well, Mom's not there no more, so they depend on me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this no more. My youngest, which was a little girl at the time, she was, I think, 6 years old. She was like my little light. She was still there. She was still going through things, but she still had this fire in her that gave me a sense of hope that everything was going to be okay, because no matter what, she was still Mommy's girl.
After years of disappointments, Karin decided it was time to take care of herself. She and her youngest daughter relocated from Dover to Wilmington. Shortly after moving to Wilmington, Karin's aunt and father died. In a short period of time, she had lost her parents and a close relative.
So finally, I got on TANF. TANF sent me to career team, and then that's when Goodwill came over to interview people to get into the ShopRite Goodwill program.
I think what struck me most about Karin was her determination. You could clearly see that she had some struggles and some challenges in life, but she was determined not to let that stop her, and she had decided it was time for her.
In September 2007, Karin completed the ShopRite training program at Goodwill, where she learned the hard and soft skills needed to become a valuable employee.
When I got involved in the Goodwill, I started feeling a sense of these people truly care. They actually care. They care about you, they care about your well-being. Now I'm feeling like I'm a part of something, and I thought I wasn't being noticed at all.
Upon the completion of the program, Karin was hired as a part-time cashier at the Stanton ShopRite. Even her more experienced co-workers respect Karin's work ethic and sense of humor.
She's funny, witty, she gets the job done.
Karin likes to laugh a lot. So it's fun.
Very patient with people, and that's really important.
I was a cashier for, I would say a year. It was September or October when they came to me after the year and asked me to be a supervisor. I feel so good when I'm there about the environment, about the people that work there, about the relationship that Goodwill has with ShopRite.
Karin was so inspiring, she was asked to return to Goodwill to assist with the training program.
Karin's been really phenomenal. Not only did she exceed in the training itself, but she has come back to support the training program. in the capacity of a student trainer, she can give that insight from the student perspective. I was here, I know what you're going through, I did it, you can do it too.
Despite her struggles, Karin has remained strong and determined to make a better life for herself. Karin longed for an acknowledgement that her efforts were appreciated. She finally received that at Goodwill and at ShopRite. She has regained confidence to finish her education, which she put on hold while taking care of her family. She is also fulfilling her dream of being a homeowner.